Hello.
Hi.
Now
There he is.
recording.
Hello, Craig.
Recording
Lakituber,
here.
congratulations on graduating.
Oh, congrats, like
Ooh.
you.
Very nice. Very nice. Congrats. Congrats.
Speaking of graduating, I just graduated myself.
Yes. It took all day,
From
but
law
he did
school.
it.
Round of applause.
For all the graduates.
Yeah.
Hello,
Woo!
Canadian Lucifer. Welcome back.
Hey, Canadian Lucifer. Good to see you. Enthuse, I see you in there. Welcome, welcome.
Yep.
So I can't wait. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But I can't wait now. Like I'm gonna be on an airplane, and they'll be like, "Oh my God, is there a doctor on board?" And then I'll annoyingly swagger to the front and be like, "Yes, I am a doctor of law." And they'll be like, "Oh, thank God, you can help me sue the airline for what they've done to me." And they could shoo away any real doctor so that they don't fix the damages.
Well, not those damages.
No, those damages. But yes.
A medical doctor can't help you sue anybody, can they?
No, he's
Well-
Dylan's suing, helping sue. That's the doctor.
Yeah.
Technically, the doctor can. They're just, witness.
Hello,
Waiting
Aragorn.
on my bed.
Welcome, welcome. Nothing much. We just jumped in here. Dropped in here.
Oh.
We just
Jump.
jumped in here. Yes, I agree, Shadow Freak. Congratulates to all the Lations.
Yes.
And yeah,
Amazing job, everybody.
the poor nurses. Alrighty. I think all the volume levels look good. So let me know if that's
Wait,
not
even me?
true, chat. Yeah.
Yes. Please let us know if anyone
you.
sounds too quiet, too loud.
Where's my...
We are professionals here.
Yeah.
we're really
Look,
not.
we're not emerging from the shadows this time. I'm very happy, very
Yes!
successful. It wasn't me at all. It was just the website was being annoying.
Glitchy.
So, very nice,
or
very
can't
happy.
be blamed.
You can't blame me, no. However, you will get probably 7 YouTube videos when we finally get there with the weirdness. Great, awesome. Well, then let us...
So, I'm gonna blame Ori anyway, if that's
What?
okay.
No.
I
It
mean,
helped
that's
you.
your
You were late,
choice.
so it helped. It helped you. So don't blame me.
It
I'm
did
blaming
work
you.
out.
What? Alright, well, let's continue. Farewell to non-graduate Dylan and say hello to this game.
Bard Dylan.
He's not barred
deeply
yet.
Confused.
No,
That was-
he's in training.
Like that was one of those scooters just flattened by a pickup truck. You can't even recognize it as a Segway anymore.
It'll make sense in the video.
Okay.
Up.
Alrighty.
Ah, yes. No old bag.
Not yet.
Adrian did it?
You think I loaded the wrong save. Okay.
Uh-oh. Well, I don't recognize this line.
That was the beginning. It did look weird. Okay, I think you're right. I think I did
Uh-oh.
load the other save. It's okay. We're
Oh,
good. It's here.
We
It's this
lo-
one.
We load
Later.
in.
Yeah, it's this one. Yep.
Okay, okay.
No. We just load in. The insects in my courtroom.
That's a different save, thankfully. I do know that one. But yes, you are correct. Thank you, Lack.
Oh my
We
God.
did the off on missile
I
bag,
knew,
that's
yeah,
right.
I knew we were in court, but I thought maybe we did something
I was
weird.
kind of
Oh my
confused for a
God.
We're okay.
second.
We're good.
What?
It
That was
worked
just
out.
a flashback. Now
Yeah.
that we're all reminded.
We're all remembering
You know,
what court
Phoenix
we're
has
in.
been having the memory issues ever since that concussion. You know, he never went to the doctor for that.
It's more I'm just so used to the save being that middle one, but that middle one is like the game saves, personally. That's like how I've
Oh,
set
the
it up.
auto save.
Yeah,
That makes
so like that was the difference. So I was just not used to it. But Miss Oldbag, you were waiting for this person to come out of the victim's room, weren't you? Oh God, what person?
Oh crap!
Adrian. I think it's Adrian. I'm pretty sure it's Adrian.
Yeah.
We're jumping
I
right in
think
here.
so.
I'm very
she
certain
wanted
it's Adrian.
The scoop.
She wanted,
wanted
the
the
goss,
scoop. She
that
wanted the
hot
dirt.
goss.
Look at that face. Are we over that face? I'm not over that face.
I've been over the
Oh,
face.
it's a good face. It is a very good face. I agree.
Take
I
that!
can admit it. Who is this person?
Please don't tell me I
No,
did it
really.
wrong. Please don't tell me I did it wrong.
He'd like to
Oh,
meet her.
it's Adrian Agrest, not her, but I don't know. Somehow it clicked through twice. I'll fix it later.
But why would the defendant's manager be in the victim's room?
It seems this is the latest rumor in circulation.
I
Your
don't
Honor.
enjoy that the music hasn't stopped. Why do they do this? They give me this audio cue that they're not
But they're
using right
showing
now.
they're showing you stuff, so maybe this is still the right thing.
I think we're okay.
Oh, hand me that newspaper article. Uh-huh. This is... well, this is...
Judge, are you sure you're reading the right article?
I see.
Alright.
Spicy stuff.
Wow, the judge really seems to be really into the article. If it can be called such a thing.
Then this manager with the initials AA, are you saying it's...
Enthuse, it means that Adrian Agrest and that Agard are the same person. It's all the same. It's the identities.
Well, we're not saying it's the ace attorney.
Oh god.
Without a doubt, the witness thought so as well.
Hello, Pastry Puff. I don't know if you were here when we left off last week, but we were in the middle of trials, so we just jumped in and we're all a little frazzled, I think.
Literally, we were asked a question right away.
Looked like you found me out. Well, that's fine. I can throw in as her sworn to the confidentiality stuff then.
Excuse me?
Witness, what in the world are you?
Ah, I finally got my judge voice back. Yay.
I don't... It's just literally Turnabout Samurai again as Old Bag's testimony. Oh, I'm not gonna take my time and keep hiding these people anymore. You found me out.
Every
fuck.
time.
I forgot that she was Pearl was Mia right now. I was not prepared.
Okay,
oh,
okay.
God.
Gotta get the Mia voice. Gotta get the Mia voice. Watch out, Phoenix. I've got a bad feeling about this. A very bad feeling.
I didn't realize how absolutely jarring it is to just jump in on trial.
I got some information. Some very secret information from a certain source.
Is it Lotta?
Please don't be Lotto.
So that's why I was doing my own little investigation. In secret, of course.
But what for?
Oh, just for myself. Personal reasons and all that.
I like that hot goss. Spill that tea, dearie. Oh, that's why she likes Edward. He has the tea.
I know you like the hot goss, Judge.
You're right, he did enjoy that magazine.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, how will you proceed from here?
With disdain, as usual. But I really don't want to do this. However, I can't simply let the point slide.
Edgeworth, I'm so done with my job.
Edgeworth is just like, I'm doing this under protest.
I remember why I left. Edgeworth. This
Let
shit.
the man retire. He's already gray.
At 25.
It's impressive.
I see. Very well done. Witness, please testify about this secret information.
Oh god.
Get ready.
Get ready. This is going to take the wind out of you young'uns.
Oh my god. Right.
Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
Oh god. I'm sure we're all capable of handling this. Really, it's not like we're 10 years old.
But the game is made for 10-year-olds.
But it feels like we're 10 years old.
Please keep the helmet on. Please keep the helmet on. Please,
Nope.
please, please.
The cut off Dylan nose are fantastic.
Sad days indeed.
That Angard is one evil, evil man.
This himbo child? He's like 21.
He thought he could ruin poor Juan by causing a huge scandal. So, to do that, he sent his own manager to get in close with Juan. I cannot condone such dirty tricks, so I took action.
Okay, I want to know why Juan Corrida had just a ready and signed thing for Wendy. Right? Like, that is a very weird, sussy piece of this puzzle here, in my opinion.
I remember earlier Phoenix was like, well, it's not for this Wendy, but still, that's like mother of all coincidences. If
That's what
the
I'm
case.
saying, right? So it's like, then who was it for? You know? Because it obviously wasn't for her, because otherwise he would have given it to her? Like, it didn't seem like she knew him.
I'm
like,
wondering
well
if
enough.
that's even important.
Oh, and this is top secret, you got that? Nobody else but you and me know yet, okay?
I love that.
Yes. Instead of between you, me, and the lamppost, it's between you, me, and the jury.
I will first choke you so hard we get copyright infringement.
Oh my god. Jesus.
The defendant sent his manager. What a distasteful topic for this court.
What?
You talk about murder on a daily
Wait,
basis,
wait,
dude.
wait. What is distasteful about this? We had freaking, what's her name? Angel Star
not
talking about her
within a
80 boyfriends.
bear.
Okay, we had a April May with her boobs out. Like, what? How is this distasteful?
Well,
Forgot about April
Ori, here's
May.
the thing. One, the judge was into that with April May, and two, Rise from the Ashes was written retroactively after all
No.
of this.
Do not try and call the continuity in general into question. This is
Well, the continuity
ridiculous.
is very much in question.
She's a
Oh, hold
gumball
on.
machine.
What? Nobody's above gossip. And isn't there a saying? Truth is never pleasant.
Peasant.
I said pleasant.
No, I know. She should end it with peasant.
Pleasant peasant. I could fix that if you'd like.
No. And never heard that one before. Maybe it's an old people
whippersnapper.
thing.
Mr. Edgeworth, what about this Adrian Andrews person?
She's not my type, Your Honor. Now we've all looked into this matter.
Phoenix fixes his hair.
And found that the truth this article proposes is in fact baseless gossip.
Should this be true, then this proves that the defendant did bear ill will towards the victim.
But
Okay.
Your Honor, I just said it wasn't true, and I'm the prosecutor, so
And they gave him so many bears, they looked all pretty chill to me.
Were the bears bearing ill will?
They didn't seem to be, they were kind of cute and cuddly. But this means I have to smash this rumor once and for all.
no, you don't. I didn't.
You
But
can't
I'm-
hear me, this is in my head. Shut up, Edgeworth.
Phoenix, if
Mr.
there's
Wright.
one place I belong, it's rent free in your head.
You're right, you are there. There's no question about that.
Mr. Wright, I am sorry to disrupt your telepathic communications, but it is time for you to cross-examine the witness.
Be careful. The old bag seems rather excited right now.
This always gets me nervous when they're like, be careful about pressing.
That's right. Angard is nothing but your average foul-blooded youth.
Oh. Well, as the old saying goes, you've gotta burn old bags with fire. That might be a new
I've never
saying.
heard that one before.
But-
It's a saying so old we don't really hear it.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
it's circled back around.
time to fire up the afterburners and hit the highway to the danger zone.
Da 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 da. Can't sing more because it's copyrighted.
Jesus. Danger zone! Alright. I mean, is this literally it? Oh, no. Okay, so he's evil. He thought he
Okay.
could ruin his image by causing a scandal.
Scandal.
So
Maybe
to do
press this?
that, she took action.
Okay. How
That's
did she take
interesting as
action?
well.
She did not go into that.
And then this is top secret. Okay.
Press the
so-
taking action bit.
Yeah, okay. I'm game for that. Cue to press. So, what do you mean by I took action?
Hey, Phoenix actually said something we're thinking.
Like I already told you, I was lying in wait close to the crime scene. Once that slimy woman came out of Juan's room.
Dude, who are we talking about in chat? April May was an adult.
I'm not talking about April May. I'm talking
You
about
talking
Mia.
about Mia?
Oh.
Mia's
Mia's
current
an adult.
incarnation is what I'm-
What the
I'm
problem
not
is
talking-
that
That's what I'm talking about.
I feel like they
I think
felt
we're
that,
all
that
very much
the
aware
size
of the
was
problem.
part of the character design.
I'm telling you,
Why?
they are different than the normal Mia. Even regular Mia wasn't like that.
It really is the outfit.
Well, see, the difference... Yeah, the problem is that regular Mia wore, like, some sort of bra thing going on, but, like, because, I guess, Maya and Pearl just have, like, the Hakama thing, it's like, they're having a issue. I don't know.
This makes me wonder, though, if you're too short, can you just have a taller spirit possess you, grab the thing you need, and then
Yeah, I mean, look how tall, like, Mia
look
is
at
full
the
to the
logic.
size.
About this. Chat's like, just have a bodybuilder possess you real quick.
Oh,
Yeah,
literally.
well, that to get Maya out of her deal.
Yeah, literally.
I was going to capture her and teach her a good lesson. Something you young'uns need.
I feel like old Bag needs to go back into acting. She needs to get these weird things out another way.
You were going to teach her a good lesson?
I was going to...
Wow, I am losing Old Bag's voice. Oh, dear.
I was going to make her eat the damaging beams of my ray gun.
I read that originally because my microphone is cut in for where the words
You
are.
read it as
As-
beans,
As
didn't you?
damning beans. Make her eat the damning beans. She hates beans.
Like this.
No, stop!
Beep, 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 beep.
Well, it was too bad that woman didn't come through the door that night.
Oh?
Interesting.
Didn't come through the door, huh?
Well, remember, she found his body. But I don't
Yeah.
think I don't think that like it's like a whole thing. So I don't know. There's also I feel like someone was hiding in the guitar case. And they do talk about Adrian being petite. So that's another thing. I don't know. And on top of that, the guitar case was only wet on top, so it was closed when the struggle happened originally. And so then she opened the case, she poured herself a glass of tomato juice, set it down on the counter to have this whole alibi thing, but she was in the room the whole time? I don't know. There's something with the sussy with the guitar case.
That is a theory.
I mean, I'll press this. Hey, the fun of Ace Attorney is being crackpot and finding some of them to be real in the end. I love
That is
rewatching
true,
the
but there's
videos
still,
and
like, there's still a grain of logic
I don't know.
to it, you know?
There is logic here. But point! You don't have any proof that Mr. Ungard did such a thing.
You must be suffering from shock. The shock of hearing the truth.
Well, it does track. The truth is known to be unpleasant, I guess.
Now you're in so much shock you can't do anything right.
I have heard that saying, Edward, somewhere. You know, it's an old one. But you're right. I can't do anything. But boy, do I wish I could do something about you. Apparently burn the old paper bag or something.
Alright then, Sonny, show me what you've got. Can you show me proof that Ungar didn't bear any ill will towards Juan?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Not that I know. But
No.
We should scroll through the.
I don't. No. I don't think I have anything that
Let's
proves
check
this.
the evidence
There's
first.
nothing. Hotel guide map. That's a gossip land thing.
No,
Camera.
no.
What about on
No.
the second page?
The second page is all the other half of the
Ah.
crime stuff. No, I don't
Okay.
think so. I decline.
Alright, I
decline.
agree.
I don't have anything to offer.
See? Just as I thought.
Yes, Lakitu, yes.
And you were lecturing me about saying things without proof.
You've just given me a free pass to say the to say
No,
whatever I want, whenever I want, silly boy.
that's not how this works. Me and my big mouth.
That's the way the cookie crumbles. For you, anyway.
Okay, I think the last one I want to see is this is top secret.
Yeah, me
Nobody
too,
else but
she has
you-
the helmet on.
Okay, only because she has the helmet on now. Hold it! Wait!
What? I am a busy woman. Tea time with the kids is over.
I can't.
Always tea time.
I can't. Secret information that no one else knows yet. Tap! If that's true, then how do you know this secret information? Ooh.
Well, that's because I'm a pro. Yes, that's it.
Mm.
It's a secret. Even if you drilled a hole into my brain, you'll never find out.
It's
That's
Lotta.
exactly correct.
It's
That's so
Lotta.
true. Even if you nuke me from orbit, I'll never tell you. Well, yeah, I can't. You're right. Fair enough.
Oh, we have 3 options.
It's definitely. Present
Press
evidence?
Further.
We
Press
like to press
further.
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 Alright. How in the world did that old bat get such a secret piece of information? Press further.
I mean, really, those are interchangeable.
What the fuck, Phoenix?
If you don't know.
What?
No. Abort! Abort! You know what? Go back and drill a hole in her
Press
brain
further.
instead,
To
please.
our level?
Oh, I've
Ori, we're
oof.
sorry. We didn't think Phoenix would go gremlin
Ooh.
mode.
goblin mode on the stage. Jesus.
Gremlin goblin, take your
Oh,
pick.
how do I even
Ew.
say this? How do I even say this? If you don't be a good girl and tell me where you got this secret information, point, you won't get to go home today.
What the fuck? No!
We both have to suffer.
Hey, Ori, you say it the same way I say these lines.
It's Boo. What are you doing? Help me.
I'm gonna take a page from Impax's playbook at this rate.
Oh god.
What do I have to do with this?
Yes. Do
No.
this for me. You'll get your reward.
Oh. Yes, thank you.
Wait.
I don't want your, looks at Phoenix, reward.
Oh,
But you don't leave me much of a choice.
No, you can have objection.
Edward
You
came
can
back
have
from
my
the
reward.
dead and just was like, I'm going to
Objection.
flirt uncontrollably.
Tab. The witness could have gotten her information from anywhere. It's even possible that it was spontaneously made up inside the perjurer's head.
God. And he lectures me on reckless blabbering? No.
As long as we don't know where this information came from, it's quite a waste of time to focus on this line of questioning.
I think we were supposed to present evidence.
Well, there's nothing stopping
I think
it.
it's gonna let us redo it though.
Alright, let's
Of course
see.
I will.
Where did Old Bag get her inside information? There has to be something I can use to figure it out. I think it's Lotta's shit. Lotta's camera, right? Wasn't it stolen with the notes in it?
Stolen. Did Old Bag steal it?
I think that's what happened. Sounds
I
like
think that's what they're.
just another tidbit of gossip, doesn't it?
But you can't just ignore it either. It makes your client look bad either way.
Well, I don't think I heard anything really out of the ordinary just now.
There has to be something we can catch her on.
Yeah, and when I find it, I'm going to press the heck out of it. Like I'm about to do right now. Okay, so we gotta go back.
Yeah, try it again, and this time present
Present
Lotta.
the camera. Because it's evidence. They're not
Oh,
asking you.
instead
It's present the
profile.
camera case.
Okay, that makes sense.
Nobody knows secret. Press. Hold it. Blah. Blah, blah, blah. Tappity tap. Ha, yeah.
Oh, that was a different face, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't.
Alright. maybe
You're
I'm
tripping.
She used it in Steel Samurai, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Present evidence! So, no one else is supposed to know this secret information, correct? Huh, but if that's true, then why do you know it, Miss Old Bag?
Why are you looking at me like that? Stop that!
It's because you
Pulleys.
lost your pupils.
She rarely has them in the first place.
Put them back and we'll stop.
Witness! I hate to say it, but Sylvan, put your pupils back. But this is how you came to acquire your secret information, isn't it? Yeah, they stole the camera back because the tabloid article about the victim was in the case.
Yeah.
That's what I think
Okay.
it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ida present. Take that. The investigative The investigative. No,
What was that?
I had a blub. Let me live. The investigative
I'm sorry.
photographer Lotta Hart.
That just caught me so off guard.
Oh, yes. I remember that mischievous girl.
Putting it lightly, but she reported that she had lost a certain note she had written to herself.
She reported such a thing.
On that piece of paper, she had written down some of her impressions about the relationship between the victim and Miss Andrews.
Gotta keep it professional, Phoenix.
What? Outrageous ideas, you say?
It was a good massage. Deep tissue. Shiatsu. No. I said impressions. Jesus.
I once found an elephant in my pajamas, but how he got my pajamas, I'll never know.
Then everything written on this piece of paper is completely meaningless!
She admits it. Ah, that's it. That's the note. If you said ah, it didn't come through.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'll try again.
Ah!
There you go.
Okay, I had
Oh.
to do less.
Oh.
Oh,
Ah! No! You see, this is something completely different!
The little laugh.
This is my top secret list of groceries to buy!
A haunted grocery list.
No, no, me boy, other side. Oh,
It's a
I'm
ghost.
a ghost. Hey, we're back on the impressions thing, I see.
Oh, always.
Then you are the one who took Miss Hart's note. Thief.
Oh wow, my throat is giving up on me.
Such a dead thief.
That's why I imagined her saying "ah" too. Ah.
Eh.
I'm a huge fan of wands, that's why. That infamous puppy-haired whippersnapper. She's working with that evil Ungard. She said so herself. God, I'm his sidekick.
What
Ori,
the fuck,
Lakitu
Lotta?
Bro... Oh, sorry. Lakitu Bro just dropped a banger, so this should totally go in the video. I'm not a shopping list. I'm evidence.
Very nice.
She was so happy, smiling like a silly duck.
Lotta, I hate
Quack.
you. She is a quack.
I was only checking what she had written.
Mm. Oh
None of us
god.
believe you.
Deadpans.
Oh
You
god.
can't judge me I'm inside the house.
Edgy Pooh, you believe me, don't you?
Not a fucking word.
Oh my god.
That was my reply.
I moved on.
I was only trying to help out like the angel I am.
Bitch? What?
I've only seen one. Wait, what am I saying? It's only. Wow.
And you came for me? And you came for me?
Okay, I stumbled over a bunch of words, so yeah,
Aw.
you can come for me.
It's only one little piece of paper. I've never taken anything else before.
Well, that's
Please
a
forget about
lie.
the Steel Samurai incident.
Yeah, literally, all those photos and shit. You really could come with a supply of cheese to match your vintage wine.
Oh, serve!
Damn, Edgeworth!
Well, it was only a piece
No!
of paper. I suppose we could overlook this just this once.
Your Honor, this is the 15th time she's done so today.
And it's the 15th.
16th time's the charm.
And it's the 16th time we've overlooked it. But she looks like she's really sorry. Is that even possible? Should I forgive her? Fuck no!
No.
Pile on more
Pile on
pressure!
more pressure!
More pressure! If I let up on her now,
Breaker!
she'll get away. More pressure.
Oh,
I have some way. I have to find some way to inflict a deafening blow to the prosecution. But Edgeworth should be wearing earplugs. Tap! Witness! You said
Wait,
that
what was that about blow?
I mean, witness, you said that the only thing you stole was that note. I'm sorry, someone said something and it threw me off again. Is this correct?
Stole? Why don't you listen more carefully, you annoying brat? I saved this piece of paper from a terrible, lonely trash can. That's all. I'm very eco-conscious like that.
You know what? Honestly, fair. I always considered Lotta Hart to be trash.
Oh my god! I pressure like a tap, 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 and I'll never stop.
Whoa.
Point! You're lying, damn it! And I can prove it!
Oh, Phoenix!
Are you putting my credibility under scrutiny again?
Miss Old Bag! Point! I don't believe that the note is the only thing you stole that night. The camera. Just the thing
whole-
again.
It's a whole
Yeah.
ass camera.
It's a whole ass camera. Take that, Tap! Yes, Miss Old Bag. The relief. See, the pressure is on me when the music is hyped like that, and then when it
Oh,
goes
yeah.
silent, it's just a weight is lifted off. It's just, oh. Point! That note was with a camera inside its case, wasn't it?
Camera. Can you remind me what those
Your
things
Honor,
are
we've
again?
been
I
over
don't
this.
remember.
Yesterday, Lotta Hart was raising a huge stink over her camera. She even thought I stole it. She kept saying something like, "My sweetie, it's 1,600 cameras disappeared on me."
Damn. Phoenix, why are you so good at that imitation? Also, witness. Why?
You didn't know
Why?
the part where she couldn't actually pronounce the
Witness!
number correctly.
What is it, Gramps?
Tap! Point! If you have the note, then it's only logical that you have the camera too.
Looks like you found me out again, Sonny. Is this the camera you're looking for? Don't ask where I pulled this out from.
That's...
What? Even though I look like this, I'm still a person, you know.
Oh my god.
I still eat meals like you. I fall in love and I borrow things from people. Just like you borrow evidence.
I think your definition of borrow is a little off.
I was gonna say that. It's exactly what happened with Acro.
I saw that woman's business card, and that's when I noticed it said,
Oh, Lotta's business card? Oh god.
Slimebag Celebrity Photographer Extraordinaire.
Lotta, I gotta say, the way you phrase that makes it sound like you're the slime bag, and you know what? I agree.
Truth in marketing.
Indeed. The one thing she
Well.
won't lie about.
Hey, points for self-awareness.
Well, when I saw that, I had to know what sort of pictures she had taken.
I'm a professional security guard. It's my business to know these things.
At this point, Dylan, I can have a compilation of you just laughing when she puts the helmet back on.
Do I laugh?
You laugh every time.
Every time.
Every time.
Every single time.
In my head, I'm just like, yay! More Darth Vader voice.
Yeah, every time you have a little giggle before.
I hope there are more characters
It's
with
very
helmets so
cute.
you get to do it more.
I don't think she's going
It's a
away
good
for the
voice.
rest of this turnabout, though.
Oh, she is here to stay.
Bailiff! Check this camera's photos. Hey! We must examine them at once.
Oh, did I mention I threw them out?
Thankfully, it's a digital camera, which if the judge doesn't know how to use, Miss Oldback doesn't know how to use it.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what do we have?
Well, a blown afternoon and what seems to be 16 pages of trial testimony that's just totally useless.
Blow what?
But in here, there is only one photo that seems to be relevant to this case.
Please present it to the court.
Fully
Oh.
costumed. Look at the pants!
Shut up!
Hey, we were all in on the pants in the beginning. You just held on to it the whole time.
I did. You're not wrong. Sob.
This is the Nickel Samurai.
Well, actually, Judge, it's actually just a photograph, but keep going.
See? I told you. It's the guy I saw.
This proves that the witness was not lying earlier about this matter.
Well, she was lying earlier because she said he was wearing his racing jacket originally, so she was lying
And he
earlier.
very much was not.
What does all this mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
Damn, Daniel, look at those long pants! Oh, beautiful.
This photo by itself does not prove that the person in it is the defendant. However,
Oh, thank you, Edgeworth. Thank you.
however,
Uh,
in his own confession,
What?
Mr. On Guard clearly stated that
Hold the fucking phone. When did On Guard confess?
we actually did confiscate his phone, so holding it we are. At the time of the murder, he was still in his nickel samurai costume.
That's not a
Or-
confession. That's
that
more of
is-
like a statement, not a confession, right?
Well,
I thought
strictly speaking, the term confession is like a special thing. Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. So this is like a deposition.
However, I
or something.
know, I know why they're doing this. In real life, you could say it's an admission,
Ah,
and I think that the Japanese just translated admission to confession.
I see. Because
Oh,
I'm like, confession is like very specific. Like, I did the crime. This is like, yes, signed me.
Yeah, but the word admission is just like any legally
see.
consequential fact that
I
you
see. And
say.
they are synonyms outside of the legal room. So
Right.
yeah, okay.
If that is the case, then this nickel samurai is...
The defendant.
However, the button was found in his. Oh no.
No, it was found in the hot.
No, it was found in the Hakama. That was a contradiction from before. Okay.
How
But
did
the
it come
knife-
to this?
The knife had fingerprints on it. That was the big thing. He was wearing gloves in that photo still, and had his bionic arm on. So how did he do it? Well, they tried. I don't even know.
I think this brings us to the end. We have examined every piece of evidence thoroughly.
Have we,
Not the
Your Honor?
defendant.
Final comments, Mr. Wright? The court will consider them before we close.
I mean, I'd like to cross-examine the photo. That's kind of the right.
The photo.
Do you agree that this photo is decisive evidence against your client?
Of course not. If this photo really is decisive, then we're done for. But if I raise an objection here and blow it, then I would put Maya's life in jeopardy. Well, she's kind of already in jeopardy because if you don't acquit him now, like, she's
Yeah,
screwed
that's-
too. So,
It's
Might
already
as
in
well?
jeopardy.
yeah.
It really is a lose-lose situation.
I'm
I
telling you,
can't.
when you're kidnapped by a man called De Killer, your life's already in jeopardy.
That's red flag
If
number
you're kidnapped by a
one.
man called De Caretaker, you're fine.
At least
Okay.
more likely.
Guys, this wording has me nervous.
About
Do you
the
think
50-50?
this is a 50-50
Again,
question?
I think that this one's a lot more obvious in the sense of that it's like, if
You know what
we
you're
don't.
supposed to do.
Yeah, like we
100%.
very much know what we're supposed to do. Like I don't feel hoopty-loopty. Like we have to press because otherwise, if we don't like object or do whatever, whatever the choice is gonna be, and continue to the trial, they're gonna claim him guilty, and then we lost. So like we
Yes.
have to do the other option. So I
Okay,
can't
okay.
make a mistake here. There's only one road out of this mess. This photo that Lotta took. There is something strange with it. There has to be, because if we say
Please
there's nothing,
click the right
it's-
thing.
Okay, I'm on the right one. Something strange with it, right? We all confirm that the highlighted one
confirm.
is the right one. I don't touch mouse. I click enter. Tap.
Ugh.
Okay.
There's something strange with this photo.
I knew this was coming, right? I planned around the plan that you planned.
Your thoughts, Mr. Edgeworth?
Highly advanced if we're asking Mr. Wright's perspective.
No.
I think we can all agree there is nothing strange with this photograph.
There has to be. We'll find it when we get to look at it again.
But when we look at it, not a single one of us breaks out with a laugh. There is
did
no
it.
way for the defense to debunk this photo. Even
Case
with the
closed.
Bunker Buster.
He did it.
debunk with a bunker buster? Is that what you're planning to do, Mr. Wright? Also, what's a bunker buster?
Yeah, I don't
Well,
know.
a bunker is like a fortified position, and
Is
a
that what the
bunker
kids say
buster,
these days?
not the cool ones.
Edgeworth, is this like a euphemism? I don't know what it means. Tap! That's besides the point. Anyway, please look at the photograph one more time.
Or if you really believe you can honestly find something wrong with this photo.
Ours is the, if you really believe you can make me laugh.
Then you should only need one chance,
Ooh.
correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure, Judge.
Definitely.
Judge, I agree. I should only need one chance.
Well, I have to find something wrong with this photo. I can't let this chance go by. Where in the heck did she take this photo from anyway? It's all all out of focus. Why can't she take a good shot, especially when it counts? Damn it, Lotta.
So she's a photographer who's bad at photography.
Yeah.
Now then, let's hear your objection.
I appreciate that, Dylan.
Oh!
Oh, is right.
It's the gloves. It's gotta be.
No,
right?
that's not wrong with the photo, though.
Are you sure?
Wait,
It felt
wait,
right when you guys
wait.
said it.
wait. I have a question.
What?
Look at the bottom right.
The bottom right over
The
here?
bear?
Is he coming out of the wrong room, or am I bugging?
I don't... So I can't tell what
So,
room he's coming out
okay.
of.
No, that's Ungard's room. No. Ignore me. That is Juan's room because Juan was receiving all the flowers and all the bears. So, like, when we enter the hall, we're standing, like, where those double doors are in the back and looking toward where the camera currently is. This camera was placed, like, facing
I think
the
this
other
is
way.
him leaving
He's
Juan Corrida's
leaving.
room.
Right.
Juan's room.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't think it's...
No, I don't think so either. How did we say he died? There's no blood on
The
him.
stab... He was stabbed with a knife, and there's no
So wouldn't
fingerprints.
there be blood?
I feel like it has to be something... Wouldn't
Bigger?
well, they never said that there... No. They never said that there was blood on the outfit, just that the button was found. That was the quote-unquote decisive evidence, is the fact that they found the button in his
Where are
hakama.
the buttons on this hakama?
There is no buttons on this hakama. They found the button of Juan
It was a
Corrida
button from
in
Juan
this hakama.
in the hakama that
Yeah.
Ungard was wearing.
We're gonna have a heyday
For
with this
Ungard's
one.
outfit.
So it's something with the hakama, I think, then. Because that's like the big thing. I wish I could look at the court record, but I can't now in this scene.
Uh-oh.
Enthuse, you're saying we're gonna have a heyday with this one? Why?
Oh my god. Please don't tell me he means...
It's the pants?
Is it the pants?
Is it the pants?
Please don't be the fucking pants.
Is it the pants? This
If
is
it's the fucking pants, we're gonna
Ori-
all lose our shit.
Ori, if it's the pants, when this video gets edited, I want flashbacks to all the time I reference pants and
No.
being wrong.
Oh.
And then if this ends up being right, just put in like the hallelujah music.
She can't do all the times to do that because the video would be 5 hours long.
Or at least the editing part would be. Okay,
The most significant times.
do we click on the pants?
Uh,
But why is it the pants?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I wanted to look at the court. Am I allowed? Is this can I look
Like,
up the
Is he wearing the
picture
wrong pants?
of
I don't
the
follow.
you will not look up anything because you might accidentally get it spoiled.
No, I was trying to find the glossy
not
photo
that
that we
kind of
already
look up.
have of
I know.
the Steel Samurai, of
I'm
this
worried you're
Nickel
gonna mess it
Samurai.
up and look at something you
Alright.
shouldn't see.
All right.
Are there any non-gamers in chat who haven't played this game?
I feel like everybody. Yeah, would you let Enthuse find me?
Enthuse, he's a mod. He can do what he wants.
Okay, Enthuse, if you find me, you know what I'm talking about. The glossy photo of the Nickel Samurai, like the thing we got very
The
early. At the
promo
beginning.
image.
Yeah, the promo image. The promo image. cause that's all that I like. None of this looks weird. The flowers
Is it
like,
that, is it
there's-
that you can't see his nickel arm?
but it's here, right? Like that's the gears and this thing over here. Like yeah, you don't see the hand. I did think about that originally, that like he's missing his arm, but I think this is supposed to represent that. On the left here, these two gears and everything.
The Nickel Samurai is missing an arm, and Ungard has 2 arms.
Coincidence?
I think not. We keep putting that in there. I have
No,
that
really,
as
I
a
think
saved
not.
video.
Head empty.
You don't think at all. I feel like
Oh, Matt's
because the
such a
only other
loss.
thing that's weird is this little bear, right? Because it's only the one bear, and it's over here. So she's.
It's frowning too.
It is frowning. It's in the couch. All right, let me grab
in
it.
the couch.
No, the
Oh,
photo.
whoa, I'm an idiot.
Jesus.
I'm so disappointed.
I'm like,
in you.
where is there a couch in this photo? I don't see it.
It is.
Okay.
It is the pants. Fuck.
No fucking way. One
Fucking
sec.
hell!
Let's double check. 1 sec. I'm checking
In
out
the
the couch.
photo, he has his shoes.
In the photo,
He has
you
his
can see his
in the
feet.
photo.
You can see his goddamn feet. Oh my god.
I'm going to
I'm
shit.
All right.
This
Chill.
game
Chill.
is
Calm down.
shitting
Calm
my
down.
head.
do that.
We need to see if it's really the saggy pants. Click it.
I'm gonna click it. I'm
The
gonna-
moment of truth.
I will be.
The moment
I
of
will
truth.
both be very validated, but also very
Take that!
mad.
I'm.
Needs to stop. What the hell?
Oh, holy cow!
You know what? You know what? After the whole incident with Powers and him like just tripping constantly over his saggy pants, Global
All right.
Studios finally said, "Hey, let's give
Guys.
our actors pants that actually
Please.
fit."
Guys, there's like a
Okay.
10% chance this is not the right answer.
This is
so
very
we-
true.
We need to keep going.
I would like
The
to
music
direct the
stopped.
court's attention to this one area right here.
What are you pointing to? His ankles?
And I feel like we got it right.
This
If
is very
you-
specific dialogue.
God.
I think we got it right.
Shit. No, we got it right. Look at what Phoenix is fucking saying. Jesus. Absolutely Christ. If you could see this person's ankles, that would be one thing. However, you can't. I'm so pissed. I'm incredibly pissed.
Stop! We don't know yet! Chill!
And what does that mean?
Dylan, you
Dylan,
really
it is
think?
very correct.
No, keep going.
Ah!
Hallelujah!
You fucking...
Hallelujah!
Both of you immediately abandoned ship, and I'm just sitting there holding the steering wheel like, guys?
It,
You no.
Why are you holding the steering
Mars
wheel
literally, she literally founded the conspiracy club. Like she's the president and founder and CEO of Long Pants Anonymous, where she like is sending these like horrifying like kidnapper letters to everyone saying it's the pants. And now the millisecond Phoenix is like, maybe not. Right before like the music stopped. But the millisecond after that, Mars is like, no, it's not. Fuck, damn it! Like she like hits the table, we can hear a noise.
Oh god.
I'm not okay.
I'm
What the
not
fuck?
okay. I'm not okay. I'm very
Okay, we
annoyed.
can't
How
do.
dare
We
they
can't
actually
do.
use this as a clue?
How dare you? Both of you immediately dismiss it, like instantly. Like you selected the option. You're like, yes, and then the second he was dumb, which is obvious because Phoenix is dumb. You're like, no, it's not. No.
What? I didn't say that.
When did we say no?
What are you even talking about?
I'm so confused.
We will rewind it.
I literally don't know
No,
what you're saying.
Okay, Dylan, if you're thinking of when we went no, we were saying it like in, oh, this can't be the solution. Get
I
it?
was
And it's like,
upset
No,
that this
no,
is the
no.
answer. I am upset that this is
that's
the
what
answer.
the
Wait,
no
wait.
was in response
You
to,
were
not that,
mad?
oh, we clicked the wrong
Yes!
Wait.
I'm
wait.
pissed.
Wait. You are. I'm not talking to you, Ori. Mars,
Oh.
you are literally the president and founder of this particular
No,
cult.
I know, and that's why I said I feel both validated, but also very angry.
Why are
because-
you angry?
Because it was so damn obvious in Steel Samurai, and that trained me to ignore it for this case.
You not only doubled down and died on that hill, you did so much. There's a pile of your own dead body
No,
that you're standing
I
atop of.
doubled down, died on the hill, resurrected, and then died again, and threw up a surrender flag.
You can't. You literally are the person who tattooed this onto your flesh, and you're like, no, it can't be it this time.
Hey,
Founders
are allowed to die and pass on the torch.
You literally kept saying. For 100 years, we have the tapes. You've never
I
stopped.
know we
And
have
then
the tape. I
in
know
this
we have
one,
the
you're
tape.
upset.
In this one, I am upset because I was trained to think this is not valid. Everyone's pants are long. Doesn't count.
After 100 years.
And now it's finally relevant.
After 100 years of the Pants Are Too Long dungeon, I can't possibly deal.
How dare you, game? How dare you?
How dare you, Mars? This is fan service for you. It's specifically made for you, and you don't like it.
I am validated, but I'm also mad. The two
There's
emotions
no room.
can coexist.
There's no room for you to be anything besides over the moon ecstatic. This should
Hey,
be
I
the
was-
moment of your life.
No, I was over the moon initially, but the more I think about it, this is very stream
No.
exclusive. Yes.
No.
20-minute voice actors complain about pants the episode.
I'm complaining about her complaining about pants.
Dylan's complaining about Mars, and Mars is complaining about pants.
No, I'm trying to justify why I'm mad about pants and complaining about pants.
This whole time, I thought you were like, oh, damn it, because you didn't think it was the pants. Like, I thought
No,
you were
no.
100% convinced that it was, again,
No.
gonna deprive you of your pantsing moment.
No,
And then
yes.
finally they give it to you, and you're like,
Dylan,
you know what? I don't want it.
Once the game dialogue kicks in, as soon as they said the word ankles, you have to specifically program that when you click on the certain area. If we clicked anywhere else, we would have gotten a generic, look at this, what is that? It wouldn't have been
Mars,
specific enough.
this
Because
is
they
making me
specifically
upset with
said
you.
ankles, I knew it was like, oh, it's the fucking pants.
Listen,
it was
I
the
believe
fucking
you,
pants.
but I was trying to give you credit because you are the person to say the pants. And now that you get the pants, it's not good enough. You don't want it.
I just can't believe that I literally was like at the beginning, it's the pants! And then we like moved on. Oh,
That
pain.
was said in jest, though,
Yes,
right? That
it
wasn't
was
supposed to be
because
taken
I
seriously.
did not think that they would like. Oh yeah, everybody. Literally, the writer room brain
You were in
thought
the same
had
mindset
to
as
be.
me.
Yeah, I am eating the yarn, but it was very much just like the writing room. They went, okay, every single child that played this game thought it was the pants in the first one, so it is
know what's
the
gonna
pants
happen?
in the second one.
Hold on, I am triggered. You know what's gonna happen? The next game's gonna come out, okay? We're gonna be playing that, and then in that game, finally Lotta is disposed of like the trash garbage she is.
Thank God.
And then it's gonna
Oh,
happen.
no, that'll
and-
be validation.
Hold on. And then Mars is gonna be like, damn it! I was conditioned to think that Lotta would never be dealt with, and now that she's dealt with, I'm both validated and, you know, I also am upset with it because I really didn't expect it. No!
That's just gonna be validation all around. I will throw a party
that
if that
should
happens.
be this too. And in fact, if we do it proportional based off how
Oh
much you
my
died on this hill
God.
over and over again, this should be like your moment.
I feel like with the stream's wrap up tonight, we have to compare. Which pissed us off more? Pants being the actual clue, or having to let Damon Gant talk himself into a corner on that 50-50? Which one pissed us off more? We'll save it for the end.
Or which would piss us off more? Mars dying on the hill 100 times in a row that it was the pants,
God
the pants,
damn
the pants,
it!
and then after she gets it to be the pants, she's like, no, want it anymore.
Hey, how about we do some actual trial now?
The costume person in this photo could not have been Mr. Unguard.
What is the meaning of this?
That rage is not hard to fake.
Objection. I wonder if you would care to elaborate. With actual facts, that is.
Let's take a look at the Nickel Samurai's poster. Jesus fucking Christ.
You're still
I'm upset. You know what I'm actually upset? I'm upset that we didn't fucking joke about the pants in this one being not long originally. I'm upset that we didn't fucking...
I didn't process it
See this
because I
coming.
was told by the game it does not matter. It's a detail that doesn't matter. Oh wait, now it does.
Please.
Chat, is there literally anyone who sympathizes with my point of view? Is
Okay,
there a
I'm done.
single person?
Please pay attention to the... Oh, please... God, that's 5 fucking P's in a row. It's only 3. Please pay particular attention to the area around the bottom of the Hakama.
Fucking based.
His socks. You can see his socks.
I think they're tabbies.
They actually got him tailored outfit this time. Good for him.
Exactly! However, in this photo, the Nickel Samurai is clearly holding his Hakama up. Just to walk. How...
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
where is he
his
holding
other
it?
hand?
It's
His
just
other
at
hand is
his
giving
a-
himself a wedgie.
No,
He's
it's
wedging
also
himself
like
right
up in
across the
here,
hallway.
isn't it? Is this part of that too? That little bloop
No,
tongue
that's
bit?
not.
Okay.
Does look weird though.
Tap! There is only one explanation for this. The person inside this costume is clearly much shorter than the defendant. I guess they got by with it with the Steel Samurai by having Jack Hammer be the same height as Will Powers
Yeah.
and the same build.
Yeah.
Alright, I think I've turned things around for myself this time, especially after that last pants time.
It's curious.
Huh? What is it?
Edgeworth is unusually calm today.
The secret that Madame Guard was gonna come out with was the fact that he wears platforms in his socks. That's true.
He's just letting the trial run itself. As if he's only along for the ride.
A little Victorian ankle show.
Scandalous.
Along for the ride? What do you mean by that?
I can only guess that perhaps he doesn't feel under attack at all.
Ugh. He doesn't feel under attack? Then I haven't damaged his case at all? How long is this trial?
Mr. Edgeworth, where does this leave us?
Dang, Edgeworth.
If the person in this photo is not at Unguard, then everything the prosecution has tried to prove has become meaningless.
Why is Miss Old Bag still on the stand at this point?
Where's she
She's
gonna
just along for
go?
the ride too. I figured it would come to this.
What?
I said, I figured it would come to this.
But what do you mean?
Right. I have something I want to ask you. I think you have proven that the person inside this costume is not met on guard. In that
Okay.
case, who is this a photo of?
Adrian. Who is the person wearing the Nickel Samurai costume?
Don't stress out over this, Phoenix. It's very simple. What you should be focused on is Edgeworth's attitude, don't you think?
Yeah. Why is he so calm? Just a
That-
bundle of nerves over here.
Doesn't seem
Mr.
calm to me.
Let's hear your thoughts. I think I heard one of them just now. Who is the person in this photograph?
I think it's Adrian. I think it has to be. She's particular, like, they mentioned that she's short and small, and you
Yeah.
didn't see her enter or anything in the room, and she's the one
Well-
doing all the shenanigans.
I'll tell you who it's not. In PAX.
Yes. It's also
Yeah, I
not
know.
Edgeworth. It's not, Will
It's not
Powers.
Maya.
It's not
Well, hold
Francisca.
on. You guys can't conclusively rule any of that out. I did.
It's not Gumshoe.
We don't know that.
Or Will Powers. You know why? Because they're
It could
totally
be.
too tall for it.
I don't know that.
And Maya was with us the whole night, so.
Yeah, well, until she got kidnapped. It is Maya. They stuffed her into the Nickel Samurai costume in order to kidnap her. No, I think it's Adrian. I think that's who it has to be.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Present! Take that!
Adrian Andrews.
If you want to know who that Nickel Samurai is, it's none other than this woman. I don't know why I didn't say her name.
And why would you say it must be Miss Andrews? What in the world points you to her?
For starters, she's short.
Are you fucking...
And,
There's a lot of short people, right?
but she can freely move in and out of Mr. On Guard's room. Finally, she had dinner with Mr. On Guard that night.
And how does that all add up?
It means that it makes it very easy for her to get a certain item with Matt On Guard's fingerprints on it. There you go.
The knife that was used as a murder weapon.
Why don't you just say it is what it is you want, right?
You to come to dinner later, but I have to do this now. This is my last chance to turn things around. Tap. The defense moves to indict Miss Adrian Andrews in the murder of Juan Corrida. It was Miss Andrews who tried to frame the defendant for the crime. Miss Oldbag,
The
you can
defense-
leave.
The defense moves to indict, eh?
I'm guessing that translation did not follow.
No. The logic
No, it
doesn't
did.
follow.
procedure.
The law doesn't follow. But
Yeah,
the
the law
translation
doesn't
seems-
Oh, I see.
It's along the same lines of the fact that I have to prove anybody did the murder, like, and not
I
just
mean,
prove
it
my
makes
client
sense.
not
If you're
guilty.
gonna be a prosecutor too, then there we go.
I'm doing Edgeworth's job for him.
Order! 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 It looks like this trial has hit a most unexpected development. Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes, Your Honor.
this court is issuing a subpoena.
Yep, a subpoena. A subpoena.
Is
Oh, I
it
got
right?
it right.
You're right.
I was on autopilot and I was like, wait, what the hell is that?
No,
word?
you got it right. Autopilot was good.
This court is issuing a subpoena for Miss Adrian Andrews.
You know when you like see a word and you're like, you've heard it a dozen times, but you've never seen it spelled out?
Yes.
That one's a wild.
That was that.
That was a
one's
wild one.
hard
There's another weird law one that we came into another time that I couldn't remember.
Indict.
That one, yeah. Indict.
Yeah.
A verdict cannot be passed without first hearing her testimony.
Well, you can pass the verdict that it wasn't Matt on guard anymore, and that's all I need. Please, Judge, do that for me. All right, this is it.
This is kind of bad for us.
Hold on. Let me just dispel something. Lakatubro. What indictment is when a prosecutor tries to bring charges against a person for a felony. What the judge just did was subpoena her. It means that she has to come in and testify. It doesn't mean that she's necessarily under arrest or that she's been charged with something. So, for them to say that the defense is going to do a prosecutorial function of indicting someone, they don't have that power. They can't do it.
IRL.
IRL, but it doesn't necessarily seem like they can do it here either, because the judge just subpoenaed her, which is different.
There is a couple instances where it definitely feels like Ace Attorney is throwing around, like, known law words that you hear in, like, law shows, like cop shows and stuff. And
Yeah.
they just throw them around with
Just
their
to like
correct
keep the vibe.
base
The
definition.
rules of
but
law
not
in this
their, like-
world are very odd.
They're
just in
very
general,
old. They're
so.
hoopty-loopty, as we like to say.
Welcome to San Francisco.
Uh-huh. What do you mean?
If Adrian Andrews is summoned to court as a witness,
We'll have to come up with all those innuendos for her sewer slide.
well, that too, and that's gonna be a battle on its own, but it means the trial will go on for another day.
One more day? Ah! Maya, If I don't get a verdict today, then she'll...
Now then, we shall set Miss Andrews' testimony for tomorrow.
What am I supposed to do? The judge is about to adjourn the court. Raise an objection, I guess?
That's the only thing I can see.
Otherwise, we just move on.
I don't think anyone's saving you this time.
Now then.
Objection! Tap! Please, Your Honor, continue the trial. You must pass the verdict today. This is the first time I'm ever saying that. Usually I want to, like, make it lengthy or something.
I can't do that. We cannot hear Miss Andrews' testimony if she's not.
Objection. I abhor wasting such valuable time.
Edgeworth?
Tap. Your Honor.
My
I
heart.
request that you please continue with today's trial.
Don't faint now, Phoenix. Don't faint now. We need the trial to continue.
But we cannot continue due to this unexpected development.
Nonsense, Your Honor. I've brought her with me this entire time.
I actually think that's what he did. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, that's
I think-
literally what he did.
I think you underestimate me, Your Honor.
And what do you mean by that?
That Mr. Phoenix Wright would slave his way to subpoenaing Miss Adrian Andrews is all.
Slave?
Happening according to plan. Even if Wright was a bit slow to catch on.
Edgeworth, I can't tell if you're on my side or not at this point, or if I'm walking into a trap. What? Jesus.
What is the meaning of your statement, Mr. Edgeworth?
Miss Adrian Andrews is currently waiting in the prosecution's lobby. She is the next witness.
Huh? Everything was planned out in advance by that man! One hell of a man.
Somehow I knew there was no way Edgeworth would overlook Miss Andrews. Looks like this battle is far from over.
How long is this trial gonna be?
About. Exactly.
Okay. I want to take a vote. Do we think that Edgeworth is actually trying to convict? Like was actually ever trying to convict Matt on guard? Or do you think that he somehow knows about my plight from Gumshoe? Because I feel like Gumshoe's the kind of person that totally would have told Mr. Edgeworth on the phone. Like, he was talking with him on the phone. So I
She's
feel
got loose lips. He might have mentioned
specifically
something.
around Edgeworth, right? Like, specifically around Edgeworth. I think Gumshoe told Edgeworth about my plight with Maya, and Edgeworth is actually helping me. Like, I feel like that's where this is going.
I mean, he does owe you after disappearing for a year.
That is true, Enthuse. That is true. Did you say very well? I missed it.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh.
Very well. We will call the next witness. However, before we proceed, we shall take a 10-minute recess. Please prepare your witness in that time, Mr. Edgeworth. The court will now take a 10-minute recess.
You said that already.
But now it's official.
Oh, goodness. It's time for the official save.
Me, oh my.
A hell of a guy. You are the lucky ones. The lucky ones, the lucky
Woo!
ones. The lucky ones.
Oh, this one's gonna hurt.
Oh, yeah.
I do appreciate that they did show us we would lose all our health, so we knew it
Yes,
wasn't
I
instant
do.
game
That
over.
is, yes,
that
is
was
preferable.
not in Rise from the
over
Ashes
Rise from
at
the Ashes
all,
is
so
thing.
that was appreciated.
That is definitely preferable. No doubt. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
My second favorite Dylan voice.
Dude, I can't believe it, Adrian. No way. Not cool and collected Adrian Andrews.
She is your manager. It would have been very easy for her to pull it off. The only person who had easy access to the knife you used at dinner, besides you, was, well, her.
So after the ceremony? During the break, huh? I was sleeping
was
like
a
a
sleepy
log the
face that
entire
got you.
time.
Did she undress him? Or does he have a second costume?
That's one hell of a log.
See,
Okay,
What log are we
no,
talking
I didn't
about?
think that through. I didn't think that through. Delete.
see, she could have also easily planted that blood-covered button in your hakama. But she was dressed up as him.
Problem with being ace, guys.
Because she was the one that came to wake me up? Then, dude, you're saying it really was her.
Yes, she is the real killer. She was the one who murdered Juan Corrida.
But why? I thought she was buds with Juan.
She has her own agenda. Not mine to discuss.
Her own agenda? What are you talking about? Hold on a sec, let me ask my manager.
No, put the watch away. I'm sure you'll see by time the trial's over. It'll be alright. I'll get you acquitted by the end of today.
Get me a verdict that's refreshing like a spring breeze. Okay, Mr. Lawyer Dude?
Yeah.
Phoenix. You think her motive is related to Celeste Impact's missing grocery list, right? I panicked.
Celestial grocery
No, that's good,
list.
that's good.
Yes. Miss Andrews depended on Miss Impacts as her strength and reason to live. Jesus. But then
Every
Miss
time.
Impacts suddenly... Can I say that?
No.
I don't think so.
But then Miss Impacts suddenly jumped too high on a trampoline indoors. It sounded like she left one of those grocery lists that she was gonna get, and the person thought to have hidden it.
Is Juan Corrida the victim of this murder?
And that's why I think that Miss Andrews got so close to Senor Corrida. All to get that grocery list back.
That sounds plausible.
Yes, like it too. Oh my god. I didn't even think about that. That's amazing.
I gotta check that.
Like it just says, oh my god, the
It's
grocery
actually
list
a
makes sense. It's actually a ghost. Jesus.
But one thing bothers me.
What?
Who was it that first told us about their relationship?
Who gave me the gossip magazine? Lotta, I think?
Better stated, Miss Andrews' dependency issues with regards to Miss Impacts.
Oh, that was Edge. That was my Edgeworth. I mean, Mr. Edgeworth. It was Edgeworth.
And looks like he's still the one in command of this ship.
Yeah, he is. I mean,
Don't let your guard down yet.
that's really hard. He looks real good in that suit.
I look even
And you've got a
better
year
without it.
without seeing him. I mean,
Oh.
come on. You've been separated for so long.
I can barely. I had a moment, a heart-to-heart moment with him, and now we're enemies again. I can barely handle it. Sudoku
Court
puzzle.
will. Court will now reconvene. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, if you please.
The prosecution calls the witness subpoenaed by this court. Not like I had a choice. Miss Adrian Andrews, the person who discovered the crime in Mr. Juan Corrida's room.
Ah, yes.
What is your occupation?
I am the manager of the defendant in this case, Mr. Matt Ungard.
I see. Now then.
Before we begin, Your Honor, I have one request.
Are you allowed to make requests?
Of the judge?
As a witness,
Depends on what the request is.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. What is it?
I'm sure everyone in this room is wondering the same thing, and would love to find out more about my relationship with the victim. After all, it was the topic of a certain weekly magazine recently.
No, I have no idea what you mean. I've never even heard of Gossipland.
Your Honor, she didn't say the name of the magazine.
If the
That-
judge...
That's how little I know about it. I chose a random name.
If the judge was ever a prosecution witness, he'd do all my work for me. Is this foreshadowing? Do we get a different judge? And this judge is a witness, please?
Anyway, I was wondering if you could please tell us about your relation to the victim.
Yes, I was seeing Mr. Corrida. I was also aware of the rivalry that existed between Matt and Juan. But this was a private matter between Juan and myself. Did you see that face?
So, it was a fry and bait matter. Or was that bait and fry? Reminds me of fishing.
Definitely some kind of baiting.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I didn't kill him.
No one is accusing you of that.
I
Really,
am!
it's just
I am!
an Innuendo.
Raise my hand. I'm accusing you of that. I think there's someone who would beg to differ. I see him waving his hand around over there like an idiot. Yes, me!
I think we all understand your relationship with the victim now, Miss Andrews.
Very well then. Witness, please testify to the court about what happened when you discovered the murder that had taken place. That's,
I know.
Yeah, I didn't really catch the request either. I was reading chat.
Yeah, I don't know what it was.
I think it was like to not
Are
ask
we
about
sure?
that.
Maybe.
I didn't quite
I
get
don't
that.
I don't really know. It was time for the show to start, so I went to get Matt from his room. After that, I went to Juan's room, and there was his dead body. I was in shock. What is this piece of paper over here? This is sussy. There's so much random paper over here.
All these notes.
Yeah. What I saw was, naturally, the exact same scene as in the crime scene photo. I felt as though I was about to faint, so I poured myself a glass of juice.
Yeah, that's a normal reaction.
No. So she poured herself the juice. She didn't have it and put it down in the room. That's already the contradiction right there. It's done. My AI voice. She's supposed to be cold and calculating, okay?
So then take it as a compliment.
Excellent.
You poured yourself a glass of juice?
Yes. Sadly, I didn't remember not to touch things at the scene of a crime. And I disturbed the crime scene by moving this one thing.
And that is when the fingerprints on the wine glass were made, Your Honor?
I see. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Phoenix. She is one cool and collected customer, and she has the brains to match.
See, AI. Yes, I know.
In order to catch a person like her, you have to avoid head-on confrontations. You should disrupt her pacing.
disrupt her pacing. You gotta throw the guy off their rhythm.
Street smart.
Street smart.
She's the type of woman who is easily thrown off by things inconsistent with her thinking. So, you have to attack when she least expects it.
Okay then.
The instant you let up on your offense is the instant this trial is over. Understood?
So I guess this means press
Understand.
everything. Yeah. Press everything, I guess. Well, I guess I don't care about this. Why she went to his room? Press? Okay, if no one gives me any information, I'm just going. And why did you do that? As a friendly gesture, Juan was to make an appearance with the other heroes. So, the show was supposed to be a show of friendship, huh? Press further. We always press further here.
Always. We always do.
Is that the only reason? I beg your pardon? What are you implying? You had a certain goal in mind when you started to get close to him, correct? Phoenix, this is...
And you were trying to score.
Yeah. No. So, perhaps you had a more personal matter to discuss with the victim. Sorry, but I didn't have any such intentions in mind at the time. I can't get her to talk without a strong piece of evidence, I guess. Well, we're gonna keep pressing.
May we continue now? Witness, what did you see when you got into his room?
Yes, press. Hold it! You were in shock? That's unlike you. What? Was I not supposed to be? Miss Andrews is a very calculating person. And despite how close they were, I doubt she had romantic feelings for Senor Corrida.
Anyone randomly stumbling upon a dead body would be in shock. Like, if it was in their car, for instance. And you can't seriously expect that a young beauty like her would not be shocked.
Somehow, I don't think beauty has anything to do with being shocked or not.
I see.
Okay. Should we press this? Yes, no? Peanut gallery?
You're supposed to press everything!
Okay, we're pressing everything. Fine.
You already said press everything. I
Throw
was
her
like,
off her rhythm!
Okay. This is the photo you're referring to, correct? He phrases it like a true defense attorney, though. Yes,
Finally.
the one with the... See, there's no paper here in this one. Oh, this is sussy. Yes, the one with the knife lodged in his chest. And the guitar case was like this, too? Yes, it was open and empty, of course.
And then, what did you do next, Witness?
I did the most sussy thing and poured myself juice. Hold it!
Upon seeing a dead body.
Juice! Yes, there was a bottle of tomato juice on the table, so I helped myself. But you didn't drink any of it, did you? Huh? There was no lift marks left on the wine glass to suggest that anyone drank from it. I wasn't feeling terribly great, so I set the glass down without drinking it.
I always waterfall my juice.
Specifically tomato juice while wearing white shirts so I can get the blood splatter all over me.
Ah, yes.
Miss Andrews, I would like to confirm with you one more time. When you discovered the dead body of Juan Corrida, you were in great shock. And that's when you poured yourself the glass of juice, correct? And what of it? My mind was really a complete blank at the time. Your mind was a complete blank? I didn't think that was possible for you. Aren't you rude today?
Response. Why don't you ask me later?
I was so dazed that I made one careless mistake. That one thing. What one thing? Never mind. Why don't you ask me later? It's
Oh,
no
no,
big
no. She
deal.
doesn't get to do that.
What was she starting to say just now? Press further, always. Tap! Ooh. Miss Andrews. I'm convinced that, as you said, you made a mistake at the scene of the crime. Processing. Point! What I really want to know is what this mistake was. Ooh.
Actually, so would I.
Thank you, Edgeworth. I'm sorry. It's kind of embarrassing. When I set the glass down on the dresser, I accidentally knocked the flower vase over. This is the wet on top of the case being on top of the case if it was open, because you already said it was open. Wow, look at those pants! Jesus.
Look at her stand. She's standing
Whoa,
sassily.
yeah. Damn.
Dang.
Down, girl.
Flower vase. Are you talking about the one on the floor in the crime photo?
Maybe.
Maybe.
This mess of glass shards?
It was originally on top of the dresser, but when I bumped into it with my elbow, it fell onto the guitar case, which I just said was open, but nobody realized.
Well, why did you withhold such an important piece of information?
I'm sorry. I thought that since the crime scene was already in disarray, that people would simply assume the vase was just another part of the mess.
You're really leaning into the AI thing.
If everybody
Yeah.
wanted it that way, here we go.
It looks like yet another fact has come to light here.
Wait, someone say something?
It was just me. I'm the only one who said anything. Or
And here we are.
Please add this and anything else you have to reveal to your testimony.
I'm sorry, but I have nothing more to add. I didn't touch anything else. I feel like I don't have to press this. I feel like we just present the case?
Okay.
Because the case specifically has the water only on the outside. You know? That's what it says. There's some water, but only on top of the lid, and she specifically said before that it was open when she saw it, like the crime photo. So it's this. E to present. Objection! Point! You testified that you knocked over the flower vase. Is this correct? Yes. And you are sure it fell onto the guitar case? Is there some problem with what I said?
does not compute.
It's not some problem, it's a major problem. It's true that the top of the guitar case was wet with water. However, that's exactly what is so strange. Point, Miss Andrews. You testified that the vase fell onto the guitar case. However, tap! If that was true, the case should have gotten wet on the inside, not the outside. Yeah, the book and the purse and everything, and it's like a halter top.
I
Dang.
want that outfit.
I know.
That's very true.
Furthermore, there is one other strange thing about this guitar case.
There's one fucked up thing about this case, Your Honor.
And what is that?
Let's take another look at the crime scene photo. The remains of the vase are scattered on the floor.
And what is wrong with that?
If the guitar case was open when the case when the vase fell. Tap. Point. The glass shards would be inside, not outside the case.
Objection. What is your point, right? That the case was closed at the time this vase was knocked over? Is that all?
Objection! No, think back to what Miss Andrews testified to. Point! She said that other than the vase, she didn't touch anything else.
Yes, that's right. She did implicitly say she didn't touch the guitar case.
Objection. But this whole matter with the guitar case is a dead end. The bright red guitar was found at the studio. That has no bearing on this case at all. And
That may
he's
very
called
well-
the killer. He's not called the contortionist.
The guitar case. And that may very well be. However, the empty guitar case does seem to have no relation to this case, doesn't it? But it's a contradiction. It matters.
It seems that there is no deeper meaning to the guitar case. Well, Mr. Wright, do you think we need to hear more details about the guitar case?
Yes, I think so.
Make her testify.
Make her testify.
Hey,
No.
Throw her off the
Let it
rhythm.
be, let it be, let it be, let it be. The empty guitar case. I won't let it be. Tap! I believe this is a crucial piece of the puzzle.
I can't believe anyone would reach for straws like this. But it is you.
I was gonna say, Edgeworth, if you don't expect me to reach for these kinds of straws, then you've been gone too long. I can't believe
Well, I
I'm doing
guess
this
you're not
either, though.
just- I guess you're not just anyone.
Alright, I'll follow along. For now.
Ominous judge.
Miss Andrews, please, testify to the court about the guitar case.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, she doesn't put up much of a fight.
No. Moving on. I don't remember too clearly because I was a bit dazed. I suppose I must have opened the guitar case after I knocked the vase over. What you laughing about over there?
Someone murdered my concentration and my desire to drink juice.
They pulled the plug on my actions. It's not a big deal though, right? The case was empty after all. As for why I opened the case, even I don't know. It wasn't in my programming.
What?
I mean,
It looks like this really wasn't a very important point.
such
This
a cover-up.
wastefulness is such a familiar feeling by now that it's almost comforting.
Anyway, I'll just go ahead and start the cross-examination. Deal with these feelings later.
Using anyway to change the topic, a convenient escape for a weak man.
Edward, this is not the time! Please! I'm at work! You're at work! Alrighty.
I think we've established that, so there's
yeah,
really no
she
need
keeps
to press
just trying
that.
to say that. I mean, this tracks,
That's-
right?
That's just a statement.
This tracks.
Okay, that I'd press.
Yeah, press
Yeah,
it.
I'll press it. Hold it! Was it really empty?
That's not how you press it.
Huh?
Phoenix.
I was just wondering if maybe when you opened the case, the guitar was still inside. I'm
It
an
wasn't
idiot.
the guitar!
Objection. How long have you been a Thank you! I was thinking that to myself. How
Dylan
long
is
have you been a lawyer,
Edgeworth.
Mr. Wright? I would have said, like, you know, be a little more tactical and strategic, but sure, we can play on the professionalism part. The bright red guitar was found at the studio. These trials would be over in half the time if you would just pay attention.
If I paid attention, I wouldn't have these crackpot theories that end up solving the case.
Yes, pay more attention, Mr. Wright.
Sorry. I gotta press that.
That
Death.
has
yeah.
to be pressed.
Hold it! Was that because you were shocked and dazed after discovering the victim's body? Yes, that's probably it.
Such a terrible question. Such a
I'm
terrible question.
not going to get anywhere if I continue pressing her like this. The only way to make her talk is with evidence. I guess I should give it a try. Okay.
Come on, Phoenix. We can't afford to let up on her now.
I wasn't planning on letting up, but
She's at her weakest now, so this is our chance.
yeah, if we had a weapon to hit her with, like a guitar
Oh my
case.
God.
Phoenix! I'm sure a weapon is hiding somewhere in the court record waiting to be found.
Okay. So I think it's that
Okay.
last part. They
It's
want
the
us to
last
present
line.
something, but what to present?
Let's see.
Yeah, not big deal, right? It was empty after all. That's what we pressed.
No, it was the other line, wasn't it?
I don't think so.
Wait, go back.
Oh, no, you're right. As for why I opened
Okay,
it.
thank
You're
you.
right, you're right, you're right. We fixed it. The guide map has his fingerprints? And if he left, I don't care about the button.
The button's not
The
relevant, the
knife
knife's
doesn't
not
matter.
relevant,
The photo doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter.
I think it has to be the guitar case. I don't know what else I would present. Because this has her fingerprints, but if she opened the guitar case after, why doesn't it have her fingerprints? I guess maybe is the
Yeah.
way to go. Like it just has his fingerprints.
Maybe.
Because she obviously
Yeah,
put her
that could
fingerprints
be.
all over this glass, right? And if she touched the glass, then touched the guitar case,
It would also have her fingerprints.
yeah, exactly.
So that could be the direction.
yeah, eat a
So
present.
now she's lying about opening the guitar case. Somebody else opened it.
Well, because the vase wasn't knocked over before she was there. That's what. There's something sussy going around here.
Something's up.
Point! There is no way that you were the one who opened the guitar case. Yes, because she didn't open it. It was open when it was there, but some reason with the vase is like she added that in for some reason to cover up about why she drank the juice. It's I don't know.
But she didn't drink the juice.
Exactly. So it's like weird. Why would you say that?
Strange
It's
woman.
elementary, my dear AI. Tap! Because the only fingerprints on this guitar case are those of the victim.
What is it, Miss Andrews? Is your program malfunctioning?
You shouldn't assume that I must have left fingerprints just because I touched the case. What do you mean? What if I were to tell you I was wearing gloves at the time? Well, we know you have your fingerprints all
are
over
on
the glass.
Gloves? But why would you be wearing gloves at that time?
Because
I'm a
I was wearing
fashionista.
the nickel samurai costume.
Oh yeah, true.
Thank you for the follow. Juma? Is that how I would say that?
Ah, thank you and welcome. Hope you're enjoying the chaos.
I think it is Juma, but
Okay.
I'm gonna just diversify just in case it's not. So I'm gonna go with Jai Yuma.
Okay, there you go. Now we've covered the bases.
You can confirm in chat which it is and what you'd like to be called.
It was the night of the award ceremony. So of course I dressed up for the occasion. Who said fashionista? Dylan?
Yeah. It,
Yes. Now I remember. I'm almost sure I was wearing a pair of thin gloves that my fingerprints could get through just on the glass, but not on the guitar case, obviously.
I see. Well, Mr. Wright, it seems the witness was wearing gloves at the scene of the crime.
That's strange.
That's strange!
nothing strange about that.
You were wearing gloves? Isn't that a little strange? Why is that strange? Do you have something that would prove I was not wearing gloves at the time? Yeah, it's the glass. Oh, you to present. Take that! I have your proof right here. This wine glass. The wine glass? You left your fingerprints very clearly on this wine glass. Even if you took your gloves off when you poured yourself this glass of juice, wouldn't you think it was just a little strange? Tap. Point that you put your gloves back on just to open the guitar case.
Oh my lord.
Whoa!
First of all, she has an extra pair with her.
But they broke.
She's got an extra pair with her.
Really prepared. Order! Order! Order!
Looks like you hit the nail on the head this time.
What do you mean?
I believe that guitar case plays a very important role here.
Yeah, it does seem that way. But it's just an empty case! Empty of a guitar. Yeah.
I wonder if it really was empty, though.
Mm-hmm. But the guitar! The bright red guitar was at the studio!
Phoenix, other things can go in a guitar case. Drop all your presumptions.
No, but it's made for a guitar. Thus, the only thing you would put in the guitar case is a guitar. That's how it works. Just like you'd only put a camera in a camera case.
Put textbooks in a guitar case. What was in the guitar case was not the bright red guitar.
You don't
Forget
mean
the guitar.
it was a bright white guitar? Wait,
Phoenix.
that's not right either.
I admit it would be unnatural for someone to do that.
Yeah, bright white guitars make no sense with the costume choice.
So the witness did not So the witness was not wearing gloves, despite the fact that on the case.
Objection. Your Honor. This is obviously the defense's usual misdirection tactic at work. Steer the court towards an unrelated topic and lull us all into his misguided.
Excuse
Objection! Tap! No, Your Honor, please recall that Miss Andrews had testified that the vase fell onto the guitar case. Which means that the case was closed when the crime took place.
Up, Your Honor, he said it case closed.
No, but point
No
is...
to make his actions, no, sorry.
No, shut up, Edgeworth. However, the case is wide open in the photo of the crime scene. Tap. I'm sure this case has something related to the case at hand, Jesus Christ. I'm sure this guitar case has some relation to the murder case.
Objection. They're second cousins at best. But if you are so sure, right, then I'm sure you can somehow substantiate your outrageous claim, correct? Tap, please enlighten us as to why that guitar case has anything at all to do with this murder.
Can you do that, Mr. Wright?
Well, let's suppose for a second that the bright red guitar was not the only thing that could have been in the case. I just came up with that on the spot. Yeah, you know.
The bright red guitar not being the only thing.
Yes, he was, Lakitu. Yes, he was.
Yeah, if you overlook all the prosecutorial misconduct, it's a 1-for-1.
You don't mean to suggest it was a black guitar?
So you intend to push your theory that the case was not empty? Is that it, right?
I wouldn't say something I didn't intend to prove.
Deflate that head of yours. You haven't proven anything yet.
My what? I mean...
Now then, let's have it. What was inside this case at the time of the murder?
What was inside the case? Not juice, not a button, not not him. Not any of this stuff.
The
not the
knife?
knife. No, the knife was in the dude's chest. And it was
But
definitely
that
taken
was-
from the room.
The knife was put. Okay, maybe you're right. It's not the knife, but she put it into his chest after he was dead.
But it was taken from the other
Yeah.
room, so it wasn't the knife. The costume?
I'm into that. Yeah, I like that.
It was a costume, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, if we're wrong, we only
Take that!
lose one
One,
thing.
yeah, so we're good. We're chilling.
This is a photograph.
Oh, he's
I'm trying
finally
to
done it.
decide if I should laugh.
Whether or not you do, what's important is what is in the picture, Your Honor.
In this picture.
I'm in this picture and I don't like it.
No, it doesn't take a genius to see what I mean. What I'm proposing is tap. Inside this guitar case was the Nickel Samurai, the hero's very own costume.
What?
Mr. Wright, explain yourself.
That's how we only have the picture of the Nickel Samurai leaving the room but not entering the room.
Right. Are you saying that the witness opened the guitar case to take out a costume? What insane point would there be to doing something like that?
And then she also didn't have to undress the sleeping Matt on guard to get the costume on. That insane point would be to wear the costume, of course. You know what people normally do with costumes? Miss Andrew put it on to hide her identity so she could make her escape. After all, you couldn't let anyone see you leave, could you, Miss Andrews?
I refuse to accept your theory. Tap, do you have anything to support such a preposterous idea?
Just outside the door was an investigative photographer, which I didn't put air quotes around this time, who was starving for a big scoop. Point, and in the end, she managed to get this shot correct.
You mean this photo? Order! Order!
Every time we see Adrian's back, her hair looks different than how I imagine it. I imagine it to be like straight at the back, not like wavy like it is.
Like that little swoop at the end.
Yeah.
It looks like we wandered into quite another mess again, haven't we?
Nice job, Phoenix.
Well, you know my strategy. It was your strategy anyway. Speak first, think later. Well, I guess that is mine. But you know the point.
So the real murderer was hiding inside a costume. I am having deja vu.
Objection. Wait 1 second, Your Honor. Okay, thank you. The Nickel Samurai's costume would have been Mr. Matt on Guard's. Tap. Why would something of the defendant's be in the victim's room? And inside the guitar case of all places.
True. That is a little baffling. Mr. Wright, the court would like to hear your thoughts. What was the Nickel Samurai costume doing inside the guitar case?
Spare. He was wearing it in that, like, flashback photo. It's a spare. And it was confirmed later on that he was wearing it, and the button was found in his hakama, like, on him. I think it was a spare.
Okay.
Chad disagrees.
It was stolen. But he was wearing it while he was asleep. And we confirmed that he was wearing it at the time of the murder. So how could she be wearing it and he be wearing it at the same time? It had to be a spare. There had to be two.
See, this is
Or-
one of those things where I'm like, was it a spare and stolen?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, actually.
I guess technically they're both the same, is it not? I ain't just doing it for the funsies. We're critical. The health is important.
No,
You just
it's
turned into
a
Sandy Cheeks for a second there.
50-50.
What, Dylan?
You just turned into Sandy Cheeks for a second there.
I want to say it's a spare. Does Dylan or Mars have any specifics otherwise? To say otherwise? I mean, if
I
it's a
don't have
spare,
an
it's technically
objection.
still stolen, is it not?
If it's the manager, I don't know. I feel like it's a spare.
I think it's a spare. You're
I'm
right,
leaning
and the
towards
manager.
There.
It's a spare. Mr. Ungard did not take his costume off during the break period. In the case, the costume we were talking about was a spare one.
What?
Hello, Tay.
Hello and welcome.
Then, are you saying that on the night of the murder, there were 2 Nickel Samurai costumes at the Gatewater Hotel?
This is how they upped
Well-
it from the Steel Samurai one. One Steel
I guess
Samurai.
that makes sense. Usually I have a pair of nickels. It's just spare change.
Oh, that was a
And
good
if
one.
I had a nickel for every time someone dressed up as a samurai costume,
Yes!
I have 2 nickels.
That's
It isn't a lot, but it is weird that it happened twice.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
If I had a nickel for every time we used this plot arc, where it was a person in a costume, but it wasn't actually the person, I'd have a lot more than 2 nickels.
That is very true.
Yeah.
I'd be rich.
You'd slowly be getting rich, yeah. Of the Steel Samurai.
What can we say? Ace Attorney has a type.
And how do you explain the costume that was inside the guitar case?
Yeah. It would mean that the victim himself had brought this spare to the ceremony on purpose.
Sussy wussy.
Wait, was my...
But why?
A really long time ago, I don't remember. One of us said that it was one guy playing both roles, but I don't recall.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't
I
remember.
think that was
I don't know which one of us said
I
that.
think Ori had said that.
I don't know.
I think
Keep
I
going.
said that,
'Cause,
yeah.
like-
but maybe. We'll figure out in
'Cause
post
I think
a year later.
your argument was like, wasn't Matt supposed to like do a speech, but he's kind of like too stupid to function.
that was
so
part
it
of
was
it,
gonna be
too,
Someone
yeah.
else.
Okay, but here's the but why. Okay.
The victim, Mr. Kurida, was the Jamin ninja. Why would he secretly bring the Nickel Samurai spare costume with him? What could be the reason behind such a peculiar act?
It's definitely for that, like, press conference big reveal, though. And therein lies the sticking point.
Jackson, what are you mumbling to yourself about now? Have you just been rambling all this time without any sense of inner monologue?
Oh no, he's got an inner monologue. It won't shut up.
No, I just...
Mr. Wright, please explain yourself. Why do you think the victim had the Nickel Samurai spare costume?
Phoenix, are you sure you can explain this one?
I think so.
Think carefully before you answer, and then answer with gusto. I believe in you.
Is this an all my health again? No, it's not. Okay, we're chilling.
Wow, the lowest of stakes!
Alright, this is what I think. The reason the victim brought the Steel Samurai spare costume to the hotel was for the press
The
conference.
Steel Samurai?
Nickel Samurai. Brought the Nickel Samurai spare costume to the hotel was for the conference ticket. They had to confess something after the stage. Because remember, on top of that, Matt Ungard didn't know what that was about. So so maybe it was even that Juan Corrida was always the guy that was going to be the Nickel Samurai, and he had to dress up at it in order to, like, announce something. I think it's the conference ticket, though.
Okay.
Present!
Yeah, go for it.
Take that! Oh no, the music
What
didn't
is
stop.
this?
On the night of the murder, after the stage show, the Nickel Samurai was going to hold a special press conference.
A press conference?
Yes, the Nickel Samurai was supposed to confess something at this conference.
I heard about this as well. For once, you're not making something up, right?
For once! However, that struck me as strange. What struck me as strange was that Mr. Ungard himself said he had no idea he was supposed to be holding a press conference that night.
But how can that be?
Well, Your Honor, he is a dumbass.
But the way I see it, that can only mean one thing. The conference was a setup. Ooh, tap. By none other than the victim, Senor Juan Corrida himself. See? That's what I was saying.
The victim?
Yes. The spare nickel samurai costume was prepared for that very conference. Point! Mr. Corrida was going to hold the press conference as the nickel samurai. Oh. Weird.
He was going to dress up as the Nickel Samurai and hold a conference?
And now
Pretty
we're back
wild.
to impressions.
But why would the victim do such a thing?
That's something I don't quite know yet. However, what I'm concerned with right now is what he intended to reveal at the conference.
The Nickel Samurai was going to confess something. And by confess, I'd wager he was going to reveal something about himself.
Which means that Juan
he's a
Corrida
himbo?
was posing as the nickel samurai. That he was what?
That he's a himbo? Like what?
Yeah, that he's an idiot. Tap was going to speak about Matt on guard. Oh, so he's gonna reveal something about Matt on guard. Some secret sussy wussy.
No, I think the idea was that he was going to pretend to confess to something that he did, but he is actually Juan Corrida.
Oh, I was thinking that he was going to actually
no,
spill
no.
the beans on something Matt on guard did that Matt wasn't
Nah,
going to
he
talk
was going to
about.
pretend to be
I
Matt
was
on
about
guard.
to say, if that
No.
was the case and Matt found out, you know,
He was-
that does cast suspicion back onto him a bit.
He was going to pretend to be Matt on guard, and then say some saucy things he had allegedly done, but really he didn't, to get Matt on guard in trouble.
I see. Because of their rivalry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so
He's gonna
Andrews
go on stage
did
and be
kill
like,
Corrida to protect Matt?
maybe? I don't think she cares that much about him, though.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like she cares that much about him, though.
Yes, I guess that is what it would mean.
But, if that's the case... That's not a confession. That's public disclosure.
Tomato, tomato.
Hmm.
Maybe.
Miss Andrews.
I can see why you are the pros at what you do.
Pardon me?
Yes, just as you say, the press conference was set up by Juan. Oh, so she was in on it. I guess that's how she knew the
Miss-
costume was in the case.
Miss Andrews, please offer an explanation for this.
I was the one he asked to help set it up. And the person who prepared the second costume for him, that was also me. Oh.
You.
Juan had bet everything on the Jammin' Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought anyway.
Oh my god.
What the? Is this like triple, quadruple agenting? Because why would you help him with that? He's your, like, that's your boss. You know, like, pays you, you know?
Isn't this going back to the impacts thing?
But then she wouldn't want to help Juan because she's upset with Juan.
Maybe she wants to, like,
Double cross him.
cozy to Juan to get
But
the note.
we also know that she's very insecure. So I'm like, is she a
I
people
think this is
pleaser
like
that
a
just
no. I think
cannot
this is like
say
a
no?
She's
a
cozying
double
to Juan
agent.
to get the note. She thought Juan took the note.
Yeah, but why would she help him in like
Because if she
Upset.
helps him, maybe he'll give her the note.
okay.
Maybe he was
Maybe-
holding it over her head or something.
Or maybe she'd be able to blackmail him.
That's what
because
I'm
now
thinking. Yeah.
She's an accomplice.
Yeah.
Mm.
He was going to ruin him, huh?
It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. What? Damn.
And Do you know what the secret of Mr. Ungard's is, Miss Andrews?
What's the secret, Dylan?
You know, I don't know. Hold on a sec. Let me ask my friend Jeffrey Epstein if I can find out.
Oh no.
Beautiful.
That's something only Juan knew. I don't know what it is.
Ah, I see.
Sussy wussy.
Your stuttering is very reassuring.
I've probably been coming off as quite suspicious to everyone.
You're
Very
a
much
British
so.
Dusty Baka, it's true.
But that's to be expected. I've been trying to protect Matt after all. Oh, see? Protect Mr. On Guard!
It don't seem like that from where I'm sitting.
I don't know, it feels like she knows how dumb he is, and she had to do something.
And yet again, another strange bit of truth comes to light, it seems.
The Krabby Patty secret recipe! Me for secret formula!
I wonder if I'll ever see my family again. Miss Andrews, if you could, please tell us the truth about your behavior.
Alright. I think she's gonna testify, and that's when we're gonna cut it off. So I'm just gonna end
yeah.
with, yes, Your Honor, I understand. And here it's gonna be. Nice.
Okay.
Beautiful. And we'll save. Escape? Boop.
There is no escape.
No, there is escape. Save. Yes.
Thank you for
Back.
saving.
Title screen. Well, we have to end. So.
Oh crap! Right, 11.
And it's
Whoa.
a good place to stop. In the
Yeah.
court. Yeah,
What a
return.
reveal, huh?
Yeah,
Well,
this has gotten pretty hoopty-loopty. The
Indeed.
pants,
The pants. Don't get me
pants.
started. Don't go. No!
just the pants. That's all I'm
Every
gonna say.
time Mars says she's pissed, I get pissed.
Yeah,
that
you're not
she's
allowed.
pissed.
Everybody shut up. Both of you shut up. I'm gonna leave the Discord call and address the stream on my own if we get back into this.
We
Thank you,
won't. We'll
everybody.
promise we'll behave.
I don't
No.
promise anything.
No. And I
I'll,
believe Dylan.
I'll promise to behave.
But thank you everybody for joining us. We'll see you all next week for Ace Attorney. If you haven't watched the new YouTube video that's out, there's one out today, another one coming out Friday. They're all in Rise from the Ashes.
You know what, Tori? I'm not gonna let you silence me. I have to challenge Mars once and for all right now. In fact,
No.
I'm gonna...
Oh, okay.
All right, so Dylan already left. Good night, Dylan. Thanks for joining us. He's not. He's probably still in the stream somewhere. But yep. Thursday we have fun chat plays games. So if you want to play games
Yes.
with us on Thursday 8:30, that's the time to tune in. However, it is only on Twitch. I'm sorry, YouTube. It just doesn't work that way.
We're doing stream pairs and
Words on stream.
words
And
on
then
stream.
we
I
have
always
Comic
forget
Corner
that one.
again. So
Yes.
Otherwise,
and it's gonna be a really fun discussion, guys.
anybody new should join the Discord.
Yes, we have a good time over there.
That's
Very
where all our
friendly people.
scheduling stuff is.
Yes.
And I think that's it.
And
Thanks
I
everybody
think
for
that's
joining
everything. Yeah.
us. And we'll see you next time. Good night.
Yes. Take care, everyone. Have a